everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now if you think that I look familiar and you've seen my face like this before, that is because I am filming this video straight after I've just filmed my other one. So if you haven't seen that of how I get this easy, quick, glam makeup look, then be sure to go and check that out in my previous video. Today I'm going to be showing you all the tools of the trade. The stuff that nobody really tells you when you start doing makeup, like what do I need? How do I just do basic makeup? What do I use just to do basic makeup? Like my mum uses her fingers to put foundation on. Sorry, what? And I know there'll be plenty of you out there that still do that. Now, I'm here to teach you easy ways to make your makeup look better, no matter your age. Don't tell me you're too old, because I know you're not. I see you. These are some of the things that have really helped me, my favourite tools to do my makeup with. So let's get started. We're going to start off the way that I would do my face normally, and I'm going to start off with the ways that I do it. So the first things that I need when I'm doing my eyebrows is an angled brush. Lots of different angled brushes you can get. Lots of different price ranges and lots of different brands. These are 3 of the angled brushes that I own. This is what they look like. My favourite one is this one. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics small angled brush. Now when I'm doing my eyebrows, I need a very thin, small, precise tip to be able to draw on brow hairs. I know people do this differently, but if you're using an eyebrow pomade, you need an angled eyebrow brush. This one is my absolute favourite, and if I could recommend one angled brush, it would be this one, the e.l.f. Cosmetics small angled brush. e.l.f. Cosmetics is an affordable brand that you can get in Boots and Superdrug, so it's not going to be too expensive, it's not going to break the bank, and I've had this for absolute years. I think my mum actually got this in like a glossy box or something and I actually stole it, so thanks mum. She's doing a foundation with her fingers when I steal every brush. Sorry. The other ones that I have here are a Makeup Revolution one and the MAC 266S brush. The MAC brush is another brilliant one for eyebrows, but I know not everyone can afford it. So the e.l.f. one is a good alternative, but if you can and you want to splash out on a good brush, the MAC one is brill as well. And that one looks like this. So the next step in my makeup routine is to carve out my eyebrows with concealer. So to do this, my favourite brush is the P. Louise brush, and it looks like this. It comes in, it's white, this bit, but mine's dirty and I need to clean my brushes, so just ignore that. So I like to use that. I used to use, when I first started, the Real Techniques Detailer brush, which is really small like this, and I used this forever and it still worked. So if you can't get your hands on a brush like this, like the P. Louise one that's really flat, other things do work. It needs to be flat so you're able to stamp concealer on and drag it down and carve out the shape of your brows nicely, precisely, nicely and precisely. If you don't like doing that, if you don't carve out your eyebrows, forget these brushes. Skip that step completely, that's just for people who need to. To prime my eyelids, I like to use a little Real Techniques sponge. This is just like a mini beauty blender and it's a Real Techniques one, and it's really good to get in there and blend out any concealer. I also use this under the eyes to blend out concealer, around the face for contouring and stuff. This is brilliant for blending little areas out. You can get all up in your business. It's brill. Now, eyeshadow. This is the exciting part, my favourite eyeshadow brushes. Now, I own loads of eyeshadow brushes because, as you all know, I do my eyeshadow every single day of my life. I post pictures on Instagram all the time of all different intricate, mad, crazy blended eyeshadow looks, so I use quite a lot of brushes. But today I'm going to be showing you my top 6 blending brushes for eyeshadow. And we're going to start with my absolute favourite eyeshadow blending brush in the world. Now for cut creases and detailing and blending out areas that need more blending, this is absolutely amazing. This is the Zoeva 230 Luxe Pencil Brush, and it looks like this. It is really small and defined, and it blends everything out beautifully, so well and so easy. And I got this off Beauty Bay. That is my top favourite blending brush that I would recommend if you wanted to do a bit more intricate eye makeup looks. The next one is the MAC 219S brush. This is just like the Zoeva brush, and it is absolutely brilliant for blending more detailed, intricate eye makeup looks out. The next one is a bit of a bigger brush that we used today to blend out this smoky eye that is on my previous video, if you want to check that out. This is the Sigma E35 brush. Now it's a bigger fluffy brush, and it blends eyeshadow out, as you saw in my video, effortlessly. So I would completely recommend that brush to you. If you want a really fine brush to do really small details and really small little blends, like some of the stuff you see on my Instagram, this BH Cosmetics V9 vegan brush is absolutely amazing for that. I got this off Beauty Bay for about £2, and it is a tiny little pencil brush that is brilliant for detailing. Last but not least is the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. This is great for blending out fluffy little eyeshadow looks as well. So there are a few of my favourite eyeshadow brushes that I love using every single day in all my eyeshadow looks. Now to cut the crease, I obviously use the P. Louise brush that I use for the brows. Always, every time, this is the one. So the next thing, for skin, I always use my trusty beauty blender. But if I'm wanting to use a brush for the base, I would always go in. I go in with the MAC 170 brush, which looks like this, which is perfect for blending out foundation because you can stamp it in and buff it out, and it's absolutely brilliant for that. Two here that are absolutely brilliant and work exactly the same. This is the Spectrum B02 brush, and this is brilliant. This is my favourite brush for blending out foundation, and this is what I use all the time. Now for everything else, I tend to use my beauty blender. So to blend out contour, whatever, I use my beauty blender or that same Spectrum B02 brush to do that. For powder, these are the favourites. My favourite powder brush is the Spectrum A04 brush, and I use that to just sweep powder underneath my eyes and everything, and it's a more fluffy brush, and that's what you use that for. If I'm wanting to bake underneath my eyes and in the areas where I might get oily, I use the Sozu by Suzanne Jackson Beauty Blender. This is from Beauty Bay as well. It was really cheap and it's really good quality, and that is absolutely brilliant to blend powders into your face with, if that's what you want to do. I've had a few more questions recently about my eyebrows, and there is a full eyebrow tutorial up on my channel in one of my previous videos if you want to check that out. But how I do my actual eyebrows at home, because I never get them done because I can't deal with the pain of someone else touching my eyebrows, so I do it myself. I like to use these tiny little face razors that you can get in TK Maxx. I think you can get them on eBay. These ones are actually from eBay. But you can get them for really cheap in shops as well. And I just like to go around the tops of my brows and everything, and I clean them up with this. Because they are a razor, the hair does go back quite quickly, but if you're looking for a quick and easy fix of how to make your brows look great really quickly, these are absolutely fab to do that. So that is the majority of the products that I use on my face. I stick to the same types of things that I know work well really. I should venture out and try a bit more. But I hope you got a bit of an insight into the tools and some of the stuff that you will need if you're doing makeup. A beauty blender and a blending brush are an absolute must. People are like, I don't know why my eyeshadow does not look like how you do your eyeshadow. I can't get my eyeshadow to blend out nicely. Honestly, you really do need to invest in good tools. Little blending brushes changed my makeup game. When I was just using bigger, fluffier brushes, my eyeshadow did not look like it does now, and it just takes time and practice. Don't let people put you down and tell you you can't do makeup because it doesn't look brilliant straight away. Mine looked terrible when I first started doing makeup, and obviously I was only young. I look back at pictures now and I'm like, but practice makes perfect. I taught myself everything I know through YouTube videos, so I'm hoping that I can teach other people everything I know through my YouTube videos. If you find my videos helpful, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe, give me a thumbs up down below, maybe leave a comment. Check out my Instagram, which is BethCrochet_, which I post photos of all different crazy makeup and a bit more natural makeup every single day on there. So I'd really appreciate it if you'd go and check them out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.